Okay, it's 3:09 p.m. Wednesday the 23rd. I'm at the City Hall. I'm here to do a records request. I want to do a records request.
Okay.
Good afternoon to you. Oh yeah, I'm not in a hurry. Yeah, I know you were doing something before you answered the door. I'm not. Yes, ma'am.
And what was your email again?
Blue Steel,
Blue Steel.
FOIA.
I got it. Steel just for request at gmail.com.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, and what did you want to request today?
Okay, there's an internal affairs complaint with the GPD. The reason I'm coming over here and asking GPD business because we didn't get the results we paid for the first time. So now I'm coming to the City Hall to request a record, is creating a record of the request that I'm about to make.
So you're making a city request or a GPD request?
It's for GPD, but I'm making it through the city because obviously I don't have what I came for,
Okay. Now, I'll have to enter it in through GPD's portal.
That's okay, whatever y'all do, but I got it here, and hopefully I'll get it, right this time. You know what I'm saying?
Just 1 second. Let me get
Yep, I'm not in a hurry, love.
Okay, so what did you want to request? For
Okay, there's an internal affairs complaint number 23-057. Okay, I'm wanting everything that has to deal with the complaint except for the complainant's evidence.
What is it?
Yeah, I'm not in a hurry. I know it's going to take a minute to type it up. I know you'll do it proper.
And that's the complaint number, the 23057?
Yes, 23-057. That's their internal affairs complaint number. I've come with the complaint several times to get the answers, responsive to that. And it's been, like, incomplete.
Okay, so you want everything that has to deal with complaint number 23-057?
Yes, I want all 3 of the body-worn cameras.
Okay, all 3 of the body-worn cameras?
Body-worn camera, BWC. Look, I'm not in a hurry, so you don't have to, stress or anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm just asking you to take the record. It's not like, it's not like you're under the gun. You might, Okay, I'm going to want all 3 of the body-worn cameras directly downloaded from the Axon system. Yeah. See, we got videos that we can't disseminate to the public, or we can't do nothing with them. Matter of fact, the person that got them, he had to take them to his attorney to even be able to preview them. You preview one. I don't know. Look, I'm not running anybody under the gun. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try it again. I'll be willing to pay the money this time. The victim or complainant had to pay for it last time. I'll do it this time. So I'm wanting all 3 of the body-worn cameras direct download from Axon in a digital format where it all can be downloaded and disseminated. Pause this. Yeah.
Okay. Everything, I would like to request everything that has to do with complaint 23-057. This is the internal affairs complaint number. I would like all 3 of the body worn camera footage direct downloaded in a digital format where it can be downloaded.
And disseminated. Yeah, directly downloaded from Axon. AXON. That's the system that they use. I believe they're on number 3. See, however we got the videos, I'm not saying anything to the effect. You know what I'm saying? They just weren't. You had to buy something or whatever I want them the way that I'm supposed to get them. You know what I'm saying? And if that's the problem this time, then I'll take issue with it, you know? Because it has to do with Chapter 119 and all that stuff. I'm making a video. I'm not pointing at you with the camera. You know, I haven't ever done that to you. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, ma'am. So, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So, I'm just saying like this here. I want all of 23057. There's 3 videos in there. I want them directly downloaded from the Axon. Not downloaded and somebody's email sent to the requester. I'm the requester this time. I was the requester last time. I just wasn't going to pay $50 because somebody else paid $50. You know what I'm saying? So, and they were right with me. So, but this time I'm willing to do it again. And I'm wanting the stuff where it's supposed the way it's supposed to be. There's also like 36 pages of internal affairs investigation or written transcript. I'm gonna want that too. It's all in there. It's all in there, though. I'm just saying, it's all in there. The last time that we requested this, which we just got sent to us the other day, it was missing the 36 pages of the complaint. Not the 36 pages of his interrogation. This was the complaint and the summary. You know how the summary and all that comes up on it? Well, I'm wanting the whole thing. That was missing off of the person that requested it the first time.
It's 36 pages of...
I would call it written transcript of the internal affairs investigation. You know, like where they put there's two officers. They should know what they want. I want the whole thing, you know, the full Monty.
So it's the written transcript from the...
Yeah, that was missing the last go round, you know.
Alright, so you also would like the 36 pages of the written transcript from the officers.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Alright, so let me read back everything I have to.
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to request everything that has to do with complaint 23-057, the internal affairs complaint number. I would like all 3 of the body worn camera footage directly downloaded from Axon. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
In a digital format where it can be downloaded. Please make sure they are directly downloaded from Axon. I would like the record as it is supposed to be. I would also like the 36 pages of the written transcript from the officers. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to?
Yes, I would like the Axon trail of the 3 cameras. That shows, you know, like if you push a button to record or download or scavenge or something like that, I want all that.
Okay.
Current, up to date. You know, as of up to date, you know. I just don't want somebody else's old request being sent to me.
Understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. So I will also like the Axon trail of the 3 cameras current and up to date.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright.
Okay, and that concludes that one. And we took a little, I took a little bit too much time, but
Let me go ahead and put your
yes, ma'am.
information in here. And you want this electronic, correct?
Yes, ma'am. To my email.
Did you want to provide a phone number this time? Or?
Sure, 352 226-6001.
Alright.
And then I have another records request.
Okay, different from this one?
Yes.
So I can go ahead and submit
Yes.
it? Alright, is this also a GPD request or
No.
the city?
It's the
It's
city.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, and what are you requesting?
Okay, I come in here and I got some accident reports and stuff, remember? I'm not asking you. If you don't remember, that's okay. All right, on one of the accident reports, it said Erica, I'm not scared. I'm going to say Erica Coleman. All right, with no E. And now the second follow-up to that is Erica Coleman with an E with Keisha in the middle. And I'm going to want to know who that employee is. I'm going to want that employee's file.
Okay.
It's Erica Keisha Coleman. Now it's with an E.
You said no E?
With the E now.
Okay.
I have these other records that substantiate that. Now it's with an E.
So you would like Erica Keisha Coleman's employee file?
Yes.
Alright, is that all you wanted for that request?
Is there any way that I know today before I leave here that that's an employee? That's even an employee? I'm not running you under the gun. Hey, if that's not something that you do right here, right now, that's good for me. Because, see, I'm going to tell you what happened. Back in November, there was a football game, right? I believe they played Ole Miss. And there was a man, he hit another man. He T-boned him out there at the Iron Wing golf course. And that man that T-boned that car was a law enforcement officer. He was very distinct. Okay. We believe him to be Eric Coleman from the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Department. He's a colonel down there. And supposedly he was driving a FHP car. And he T-boned this person. There's no records of the accident taken. And he drove off. And GPD's carrying it. And it's carried, that's why I've come in here a couple times.
I do see an Eric Coleman that works at GPD, so this must be the same person.
Eric Coleman? Erica Coleman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then I'm going to want everything about her. I'm going to want that crash report. There's going to be an attachment to Erica Coleman. There's a crash report. I'm going to want all that.
Okay, so the crash report, I would have to submit through the GPD report.
Okay, that's fine. There's an Erica Coleman there that works for GPD. And she's attached to this crash.
So did you still want to submit this request for the employee file for the city, or you just want to submit it to GPD?
Yeah, I'm going to want to see the employee file. Because this person supposedly wasn't there. There was a male GPD officer, and then a sheriff's deputy came up, and the man that we suspect is Eric Coleman he was here at a game in an FHP car, supposedly on a special duty, like where they get overtime or something like that. And they're going to have to explain to me what went on here. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm inquiring about. And there's a man in the jailhouse that was hit, and all this is kind of being swept. And I'm not really happy about that right now, but I'll get to the bottom of it. I didn't know there was an Erica Keisha Coleman involved in this accident, because that's where I'm getting that name from. It's not, hey, I appreciate you. I just want to explain so you can help me do my records request.
Sure. So for this request for Erica Coleman, we're asking for the employee file. That's it.
Yes, ma'am. The hire date, salary, the oath, all that comes with their internal affairs complaint. And there's a crash report. She's on the accident report as carried as the accident. Whenever I got the accident reports, her name was on there.
So we're going to submit this request for Keisha Coleman's employee file, including her hire date, salary, and everything else.
Internal affairs complaints, all that. And she has a car crash that night.
So that one has been submitted. Alright, now I'm gonna go back to the GPD website. And we're requesting crash report or
For Erica Coleman. I believe it was, I could go back and check, but I'm making a video. And I'm going to say it was in November, I think the 11th. It was a crash that she was involved in November 11th. That's how the city's carrying it on their master crash list. And that's how GPD's carrying it. The city, it says Highway Patrol.
do you happen to have a case number for that crash? Because the website asks for it.
No, and we were looking today, the GPD numbers and the city numbers that we got, the two lists don't jive. Hey, look here. Whenever I get off of this video, right, I'll give you the full Monty on it. I'll show you how the city's carrying it and how they're carrying it. All I want is the truth. But we've done some investigating, and there's a Eric Coleman, and he's probably good enough to be able to drive all the way from Palm Beach County on a taxpayer dime to come up here and watch a football game, and got in an accident. And I might be wrong. It might be Erica Keisha Coleman, but the person that got hit didn't say that, and there was nobody else in the car, and it was an unmarked car. Erica Keisha Coleman. Because they changed their name to Keisha now. They put that in there. I'll show you whenever I get done with my request. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But as a citizen, I can be wrong, you know?
Alright, is there anything else you wanted to add to this request? Or that was
I don't think so. It's pretty exact.
Alright, I went ahead and submitted that. So you submitted 3 public records.
I'm going to show you. Yes. Yes. Okay.